Alright, welcome back to Hancock Garage. We are here today with my 1980 Chevrolet Camaro, and we have a problem. We are trying to get ready for some car shows. Trying to have a little bit of fun this year, and we have a charging issue. So I will show you guys what we have going on here. We'll crank her up and let you guys see. So you guys can see, you probably won't be able to hear me. Try to get a good view of that. Okay, probably can't hear me, but so as you can see, with the engine running, our charging system is way overcharging. We're sitting up over 16 volts. So save you guys the time, I have already checked it with a multimeter at the battery. It is indeed overcharging, and we have had the alternator tested, and the voltage regulator has failed. It's an internal regulator, so that leaves you, I think they can be rebuilt, but I have never done that, and it's easier to replace it with something shiny. So you see in the last video, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a 1980 Chevrolet 350, turbo 350, 10 bolt, 373 gear, nothing crazy. But this was a remanufactured alternator, and it's been giving me trouble for a long time, and we are finally just going to get rid of this thing. So let's take a look at what I got. So we have a PowerMaster alternator. We have a 100 amp stock style, and it's chrome. So don't void your warranty, don't burn your belt. Okay, make sure the belt is tight. Yeah, got it. So here she is. Comes with some hardware, looks like. We are gonna be, let's see, looks like they disconnect battery cable first. Looks like they test them individually, which is nice. Very good, very good. All right, so let's get this stuff off of there real quick. Take that off, set it aside. Now this alternator is one wire capable, but we are going to install it with the factory setup, just because. There's that, and why not also put on a new bracket that's also chrome. So let's go work on getting this stuff off. Now this isn't really a how-to video. This is just a join me on the journey type video. So first things first, we're going to disconnect the battery. This battery is a side post. Eventually that'll get replaced. It's not my favorite, but it does work. That's what matters. Okay. All right, this is disconnected. This was actually hand tight, so I guess we'll disconnect that too. That's not good. Probably should have been a little tighter than that. Okay, any day now. Holy Christ. What in the world? I don't remember doing that. It's fine, it's fine. No big deal. Okay, that's there. We're unplugged. Okay. Unplug this. Got it. Peel this back. And what do we need here? I think it's gonna be too big. So let's grab a 7/16 wrench, should do it. So come over to the box of wrenches and find a way. 10, 13, too big. Try that. Yep, okay. So this should all hook up just like the factory. So you can see on the new one, we have our 2-prong here, and then we have this one wire that goes on the back. So that's all the wiring. Let's maybe tuck this out of the way for now. Okay, everything else should come off really easy. So we only have like 4 bolts and we'll be off. That should stay. So let's get to doing. Whoops. Grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? Sure did. So this is a tensioner. So we've loosened this up. This should move. We can slide our belt off out of the way. Let that hang. No big deal. Okay. We are going to reuse some of this hardware. Eventually it'll get replaced, but for now we're just reusing what we got, because why not? So there's this, and then let's go ahead and take off this bracket. I have a bolt right here that we can't, well, it's switch sockets. Okay. Got it. Okay. Because we're going to take this bracket off and replace it, so we don't need to leave it on there. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have known better. Wow, that was silly. Wow, what a dingus. So now we get to put it back on to get our wrench out. That was so silly. Don't do what I did. Actually, what we'll do is let's go get a wrench. So that's a 9/16. Should have already grabbed wrenches. This was very silly. But that's why we're recording. This is part of it. This is how this stuff goes. Okay. Take this one off as well. Alright, that's gonna come off easy. So, where's your wrench? Oh no. Back you are. Bucket of wrenches. Nice. 13. Oh, yeah. That was the guy right there. Easy peasy. Imagine if we were prepared the first time. Okay. Okay, now last one. This one down here. That doesn't feel right. Let's grab you and you. This is also where the negative for the battery cable hooks up right here too. So you don't want to forget that guy. Wait, what am I doing? I'm on camera, so I'm doing everything very incorrectly. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get this stuff out of the way. So, let's first grab whatever we can get out. So this one goes up here. So then we're gonna grab this one off the front, and then our bracket will come off. Bolt and a washer. Well, she got a little tough going out. It's all right, we'll get it. I never claimed to be a master, but we will get it done. Okay. Okay. This and this, good. Now let's go compare brackets. So, looks pretty good. I think we will be okay. Now they sell a bunch of these like almost universal small block Chevy alternator brackets. Be careful with what you're buying, because a lot of them say that they work for whatever car you have, but like actually look at them and make sure, like, okay, I have these two bolt holes line up. Make sure that it's the right one, because you know there's a lot of different ones out there that say they'll work. So that should be fine. I know a lot of you are probably seeing this. We appear to have a coolant leak, probably out of this fitting right here, it looks like. But you know, in true fashion, we're just gonna ignore that for the moment. It's fine. It's not a big deal. This one was this right here. One more bolt and we'll be moving on to reassembly. Okay, set this aside. Okay, battery cable terminal, very oily. This car definitely needs some valve cover gaskets. So alternator bolt here, out with the old and with the new. The only thing we need to work on is this right here. Hopefully the new alternator has a spot for this. So let's check it out. So I'm gonna set this right here. I'm gonna grab a rag. So, everything, let's compare. We want to make sure that everything, we do not have a spot to lock that into place. So let's look at it. We have this right here. Looks pretty good. It all looks the same. Plug and stud are in the correct spots. We do not have, maybe this will work. Let's get that off. It doesn't look right, but maybe it does. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. So, let's grab a wrench out here. It's gonna be, this will be too big, of course. Yeah, of course. Oh, we should have this. Whoop, touching the grease all this thing. Okay. Okay, throw that back in the bolt box. I know that's so silly, but I don't really have a toolbox, as you guys can see. We're working on it. We're getting there. It's just a small time operation, you know? But if it works, then it works, you know? No big deal. So, let's take this up to the front. And let's start, take this. So, that's here. Let's wipe while we're at it. We're gonna wipe this. Definitely gonna be doing valve cover gaskets soon. That's why this is all, I mean, it's not terrible, but it could be better. So, it's gonna sit like this. We're gonna put this through here. I know, black hardware on a chrome alternator, I get it. Take this, like this. Okay. So far, so good. And we're gonna, well, that was, yep. That's what we do here. What the hell am I doing? Take that, like that. Take this, like so. Actually, before I forget, we need to clean this ground off, which looks a little strange, but I think it's fine. Okay, clean that off, clean that off, put this on here. I don't know why. Huh, that's kind of strange. Let's figure this out real quick. Hold this. It's like threaded through the, that's a little bit strange. Okay, it's good. And then that goes around like this. This goes down here. And then we're gonna hold it. What am I doing? Jeez Louise. Just want to get everything kind of in place for now. Okay. Piece is just kind of wherever it wants to be, but that's fine. I'm not gonna tighten it like tight. I just want to snug it up because that'll kind of hold us close to in place. All right. So now we can put on our bracket and get to work on that. This now, this is a lower bracket. I've never had one on the car ever since it was, I mean, original to me. It's never had a lower bracket, so we're gonna go with what I know for now. Part number on this 9317. The bracket kit. This alternator is, of course, the other side. 17294. 17294 from PowerMaster. 100 amp, stock style. So we'll start on this guy. I believe, yeah, never mind. Take this out. Just get it out of the way. Long-winded, come on. Any day now, I don't want to drop it. Okay. This goes under here, like so. So we'll get this bolt in, because we know that it's wherever it wants to be is where it has to go. Uh-oh. What am I doing wrong here? Dear Lord. Hold, please. Okay. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but let me show you where we're at. So I got it back on. Everything's hooked back up. This is tight. Belt's tight. All the bolts are tight. We got her done. Well, obviously we'll shine that up, but it doesn't look half bad. Eventually we'll go ahead and replace, you know, the water pump and power steering pump, but yeah, not bad. So let's go see how we did and maybe pull this thing outside. Let's see. Yeah, let's just assume we'll go for a little ride. Let's see. We'll just go around the block. Moment of truth. Let's see how we did. Okay. Pretty good. Right at 14. She was riding 16 or so. So as far as we can tell so far, I think she's doing pretty well. Huh. Let's let her warm up a minute. Alrighty. Not sure if you'll be able to hear me very well, but so far so good. Sitting at 14-ish. We're just gonna go around the block. We're just gonna take a little spin, see how she's doing. Consistent, looks like 14. quick and then we'll take her home. So good. I think we're good. We'll have to wipe everything down. The car's filthy. Car show this weekend. We'll try to get some footage. Try to see what's out there. It's supposed to be pretty big. And alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you on the next one.